What's up, YouTube? Eventually, my boy Sheldon Chi the Critic, gonna jump up in this trim. How y'all doing, man? Can y'all see me now? Had to fix my connection for a second. I was in there loading. I was in there loading for a minute. I was trying to figure out what's going on. They have me here messing up my introduction. I know it ain't nothing but one of them nerds that work up there at YouTube that's been playing on my YouTube channel. And that's the only real reason I ain't got a million, gazillion, quadrillion subscribers, because it's one person up there. No, it ain't. It's none of that working at YouTube. Anyway, man, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Tony Mack. And I'm up in here representing that 4-9 because that's who we running up against tonight. That's who we running. I messed that up again. I don't even care. It's alive. I'm gonna just keep it running it. Anyway, man, y'all see I'm representing 4-9 because we got the Sunday night football game against the Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds. They looking good this year too, y'all. I ain't gonna act like we gonna run them over. But tonight ain't about the Atlanta Falcons. It ain't even about the city of Atlanta. It ain't about none of the rappers from Atlanta. Tonight it's about two legendary hip hop record labels going at it. I keep saying tonight. They not battling tonight. Anyway, tonight we're gonna talk about the upcoming battle between No Limit Records and Cash Money Records. My boy Cheetah Critic gonna come up in here and he gonna say a whole bunch of nothing trying to defend No Limit and act like they work getting in a battle against Cash Money and all that. Whole bunch of
Wow,
shit that
what's
don't make no
happening,
sense
Water?
trying to defend No Limit. I'm telling y'all, that's what he gonna do. I'm telling y'all, I'm here to shut it down. Cash Money gonna hold it down not only for New Orleans, but Louisiana, the whole United States, matter of fact, Earth, to let it be known who is the number one record label for the 99 in the 2000. And I'm gonna let it be known again. It's gonna be Cash Money gonna whoop No Limit's ass in this verse. What's up, Chi, bro? How you doing, man? I ain't even see you up there, dog. What's happening?
I, See, first off, I get this is important to you because your city needs this. But what we ain't gonna do is sit here and talk about Percy Miller. You ain't gonna talk about Percy Miller on my time. It say you ain't gonna talk about Percy Miller. How you doing today, black man? Before I go in.
I'm doing all right, man. Now I'm worried. When somebody asks how you doing before they read your ass, that means it's about to
Because
go
I was
down.
hearing what she was saying, talking about how the world gonna know cash money this, cash money that. But you know me, since I met you, day one off the rip. Tony Mack, you already know. It's Master P over everything. Get that understood, partner. Respect my
Master P
gangster.
over everything. So
P.
so I already know you pulling for No Limit in this versus battle. I
I'm
already
glad.
know this. But Mystical, not gonna be there. C Murder, not gonna be there. Who y'all got?
You know what that lets me know? No Limit was really in them streets because they got dudes that's in jail right now. Cash Money ain't got no dudes on their label in jail right now. So that lets me know No Limit one just off the strength. They got people that's really in themselves.
Boy, if you was a nigga defense attorney, he going to jail. He going to jail.
This, hey, he gonna say, "What's your name?" You supposed to know my damn name. But nah, man, I think this is gonna be the greatest thing for the culture, brother. Like, unless Biggie and Tupac come back alive, I don't think they or Ja Rule and 50 Cent. I think they put this over Ja Rule and 50 Cent. It's only Tupac and Biggie come back, or Michael and Prince. The only thing that can top that because the world is gonna want to watch Michael and Prince go at it.
Yeah, that would be
Matter of
the
fact, that may be the greatest. Michael and Prince, the battle of the light skins. Oh boy,
now
because
that'll break
even
the internet. We wouldn't even care if you go and get the holograph version of that, we wouldn't even care.
bro,
We
that
wouldn't even
that
care.
battle, who you think will win though? Be honest, who would you want to win, or who would you be pulling for?
In a versus battle between Prince and Michael Jackson,
Hell yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ooh, they gonna beat me up over the internet for this one, dog. I think Prince will edge Michael Jackson out, bro, in the
I
verses.
believe that too. Because Prince was a real rock star. Like he could play
Yeah.
every instrument. Like I may, unless I'm wrong, and you can correct me. I always thought that a rock star could play instruments.
Uh,
Like that's what made them so great. But I mean, I may be wrong. Michael will beat him out on the dancing part, but I think Prince, because he wrote most of all his songs, I think Prince will. I will pull for Prince.
the thing about it, bro, I really don't even want to compare the greatness. Like we talking Cash Money No Limit. We gonna talk our shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
For
yeah,
the now,
yeah.
now and in the 2000. But
Thousand.
girl, you're working with some yeah, 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 man, yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna talk that shit. However, when we talk truly about the great ones, dog, I'm learning like the older I'm getting. I ain't really gonna compare to say who was better. You know what I mean? Because I think legendarily status, Prince, Michael
Yeah,
Jackson wasn't what they the goats. No matter how you slice
yeah,
and dice it, cut it or whatever. But Prince had a few songs that they cut deep. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And when them records get played, it's gonna hit a little harder. You know what I mean? Some of them records gonna hit a little harder when Prince come out there. And I don't think Michael Jackson has some deep records, bro. But I don't think he went there where it cut you. You know what I mean? Put the records on
I think
that your
that later
fans
on, that
would
that end of
nod in
that
the heart.
'80s into that
Yeah,
2000, it started getting a little bit deep. But if we're talking about the Thriller and Bad album. I mean, Bad album did have what's the name, but I don't. Yeah, I agree there. I agree with you on that one.
yeah. Cause I mean, Mike got some shit now. Don't get it twisted. You know that his early on shit was banging too, like the Off the Wall album. You know what I mean? That
You know,
was Michael Jackson had some hit records,
you know the
bro.
most
But
slept on Michael Jackson. Before I cut you off, is when he got with Dark Child. Them later hits, I think people slept on them hits when he got
you
with
walk
Dark
with a
Child and them.
girl, you know you did, and
Then
everything I wanna give, and
you got
everything you
me
think about.
the fact that you crossed my finger.
You rock
Go ahead.
my world. Oh,
But
nah,
you were saying I
I'm
cut you off, but
background.
go ahead.
But nah, I mean, but that's the beauty of legendary status, bro. Like from here on out, I'm no longer seriously having the debate of the LeBron James versus the Michael Jordans. I'm just gonna respect greatness for what greatness is. You know what I mean? I'm no longer gonna have the Joe Montana, Tom Brady, the Deion Sanders, Lawrence Taylor. Like I'm just gonna stop comparing shit, nigga. Like if Popeyes and Chick-fil-A both taste delicious, nigga, don't ask me who got the best chicken, nigga.
That's a
Whoever
fat nigga.
closest to me.
That's a fat nigga dream.
I'm just saying, whoever closest, nigga, that's who got the
Fat
best
nigga
chicken.
dream. The nigga
You know,
say
so,
whoever cheaper. It say
bro,
whoever
it's like
cheaper.
certain things get so good to the point, like certain things are so good or great to the point where there ain't no point in comparing. You don't need to.
Yeah.
All jokes sound like I can't wait to this versus battle, bro. Like at Cash Money, you know the first song we want to hear when you spin the record. You know the first song we want to hear is that Juvenile 400 Degrees. That better been the first thing Cash Money motherfucking spin.
Huh? You that bad? You that nigga riding in the badass Benz, huh?
I'm
You know,
talking the
man.
song 400 Degrees. Boom, boom, boom. You see me? I
Oh,
eat, sleep,
FV
shit, and
sleep
talk rap.
dive
This
rap.
69 David saying on being I bought that. Nigga, we talking
Yeah,
that.
that '98 Benz. You see, I
Yeah.
bought that. Hey,
Cause some
that beat
fellas
started
that
that.
told me I talk about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Manny
we
Fresh
want
did his thing on that beat.
as soon as Cash Money get the spinning the motherfucking record, that better be the first song come out there. Let No Limit know we ain't motherfucking playing. Soon as it get on there, throw that 400 degrees out that motherfucker. Now, what
Hey,
you
nah,
think No
man.
Limit should jump out there with?
Hey, I think you gotta play mystical in that thing, but that dun dun dun. Yeah, the man right here. I think, man,
Mm-mm-mm.
I wish mystical. If you can't get C murder, at least if you can't get C murder, if you had to choose, if somebody said you only get C murder out or mystical, I'm sorry, C, but we get mystical out because I think mystical would have matched. To me, they would have matched Cash Money's energy because I think mystical has the energy. I believe, like, if you had mystical, to me, boy, he really a star player
Yeah,
because
but
even you tell me that
yeah,
mystical turn rap for New Orleans.
Mystical would have definitely been a big player for Cash. I'm sorry for No Limit.
No limit, because
That
right
would
now
have
it's
been a
really just Snoop Dogg. I mean, just
Master
from
P.
a, I mean, but Pete, I mean, of course, he is the star, I mean, but it's like if we talking about after Master P, because Birdman is not the bigger star in the group. So if Birdman don't sing none of his songs, they can still go do that. But let's just say if P sings none of his songs, how many hits do we know by them outside of Mystical song? I mean, what Silk and Shocker ain't my fault. The Mystical's on that song.
Yeah.
Unless you
I
just a
mean,
true No Limit fan, like I always feel like somebody or that C murder shit. Like
watching me.
I'm
I'm
in a
paranoid. I
paranoid,
can't
been in
sleep.
the
I'm in
street,
the
stealing
dope
in the
game.
street gang.
Everywhere I look, they trying to get me, man. I'm on in
They
line.
feel like now
Somebody.
me and X gonna
Yeah,
have some
that was
hits that we
okay.
probably gonna know. We don't care if the party don't stop now. Take it to the
That was a hit
east,
though.
take it to the west, throw it up, uptown. The biggest mama
Songs of
Mita,
rap.
the unladylike diva.
P
Go ahead.
definitely got to do I'm Body Body. I'm Body Body.
He
Got
gonna
to be
really, it's
ready.
really gonna be up to Master P to carry No Limit. No ifs, ands, or but. And I know he can do it, but it's like he gonna really have to carry No Limit until Snoop come through. And
I'm
let's be
putting my
honest,
grill in. I'm putting my
yeah,
grill in.
full paper special.
I'm about to pretend to be a thug, nigga, all episode.
You gonna get
Nigga,
your
I'm
Jabot
going,
jeans? You still got them
what?
Jabots?
Nigga, I'm going load that water gun up, nigga. I'm gonna spray paint that bitch
Hey,
black, nigga. I'm about to act
like
full
old dog.
ignorant.
Hey, like old dog. I'm Dope Me and Menace.
You heard me? Like low dog off nigga minister.
I said that. My bad.
Niggas,
Oh, dog, yeah, my bad.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, my bad.
Which one I look good in these trays? Do I need to check now with
These.
the Adidas? I guess I wear these then. So that nigga Marlon did that shit. Don't be a menace, boy. That was
That's
one of
probably
our
his
movies
greatest
growing up as a
character.
kid.
That's probably his greatest character of all time.
What, Low Dog or Don't Be a Menace?
That is his. Yes, that is his greatest character
Yeah.
that he has
I
ever
just don't
played.
I think we don't really look at this Cash Money versus No Limit as a true verse. Like you can't fully see this as a true versus battle, bro, because I don't think No Limit gonna have the hits to compete with these dudes, bro. I
Yeah,
really don't. Like Cash Money just been around for too long, and that's not even including Drake, Nicki, and all that. Like I know people been saying they shouldn't let none of that Young Money shit come out there, which I agree, but they really don't need it. Like I don't think people really understand how many hits Cash Money about to like. I don't. And then Cash Money got an actual fucking DJ as a producer, Manny Fresh. Like Manny Fresh is a producer, no doubt. You know you got it, one of the best producers of all time. But before he was known as the best producer of all time, he been DJing since he was like 8 years old. So he gonna kill it when he spin them records, bro. It
man.
just and
I
all
agree.
Cash
I
Money
think this
records
is
are
more.
bangers, are
I
club
really believe
bangers.
this is more. This is just a concert for both groups. Like
Yeah,
that's how I kind of chucked it up. Like this is really a concert because, like, I agree. Cash Money. Just if we're going song for song, hit for hit, Master P and them gonna have is gonna come on strong. Like early knockout punches, Master P and them gonna have. But as that fight gets a little bit longer, Cash Money gonna and my thoughts is no Limit made songs for dudes, so I think all most dudes are gonna roll with No Limit because the dude No Limit made more dude songs until after the 504 Boys came. But Cash Money, like I was at the club last week and girls were singing bit for bit. Hot girl, hot girl, hot boys, we on fire, bling bling, project. Like they songs literally carried it to women. Like, yeah, they had hood songs, but they made sure they added the element of we want women to vibe to our stuff. And I think that's one thing Master P and them didn't really touch on in the early part of the career.
be quiet. Tonight is the night
It's
as
the
we
night that
ride.
you ride, and
Don't
you be
tell us man,
amazed.
some of the killing the side.
But I
Good
will
child.
say this:
What
when
man,
I
them
was
niggas
there,
got
it
some
was
hits.
if you had Mystical and this going off my just what's the name, like when that still smoking, it was chicks in there singing that song word for like the weed heads was singing that word for word. Like
If Mystical was able to be in this versus battle, if some kind of way Master P got in with his Jewish people and they came and said, you know what, we're gonna let that Mystical guy out of there just for the versus battle.
we gonna keep a bullet up. We're gonna
What
have a red dot on them.
hey, what mystical records you think they should play to turn up for No Limit?
The man right here. I hate to
Yep.
say this, but since Gucci did start off that stuff with Pookie, hey, Cash Money, play that UNLV and let Mystical come back and hit with it. But I don't know how New Orleans gonna take that and it's gonna be bodies in the street. But I'm just saying, like, You let that unit so he can come back. He can come back and top it off. Because I'm like, we already seen it. If people are okay, because Gucci had that song with Jesus' friend that he shot and killed in self
Yeah, well,
defense.
I'm gonna keep it on the thug shit. I'm just saying off your point. You saying Cash Money had the records for them bras, and the ultimate record for the women, the ultimate record at the barbecue, at the wedding, nigga.
Back that
Sometimes it's
ass.
the motherfucking funeral. Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the
Back that ass
2000.
up. That's what
Bro,
I say, Cash Money.
so Mystical has Shake Your Ass, which was a
Even though
great
that's not
record.
a low limit out on the low limit record, but you gotta let him play it.
It's a great record, though.
It is. It's not on the low limit
It's
thing, but yeah.
no, I'm just saying, but it still ain't gonna fuck with that one right there.
Oh
That nigga
no.
Juvenile, no Cash Money. At the end of the day, they
They
know
have
they
the
got
greatest
that.
song of they have the greatest
They
song.
got
That's considered an
them nigga
American
got the
lexicon.
draw full of the draw foes if they losing. They got a draw full of draw fours if they losing, nigga. They got the motherfucking Trump hand, nigga. They got the big joker and the little joker with that one. If it go down, they know they gonna come off with that one, bro. I just like you said,
Then
right? And it
once they
really ain't
play
no
that, No
verses. This
Limit
is
is
just
kind of just once they play that, No Limit is done. So it depends on how Birdman and them want to do it. If Birdman's like, you know what, I want to do this for the city, I'm not gonna come out. Let Matt because like I said, Mass P them gonna come out with the first blow. You got to come with the first blow. Like you got to come with the first blow. Because once Cash Money start playing, see them playing
oh,
back that
okay. That's
ass up,
wild.
bling bling.
That's wild.
Bling bling and number one like Birdman has hits. The number one song was on the Kings of Comedy soundtrack.
So, bro, it's no. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. If they did this verses in like 2002, this would probably be like, yeah. But looking at like to make this shit fair, Lil Wayne can't show up either. No Lil Wayne records, no Lil Wayne. You can't have no Lil Wayne come in this motherfucker, nigga. That we talking about. I ain't even bring up BG. I ain't. We know Juvenile gonna have a catalog that can handle on his own. When
Better
you
run
bring the
for it.
element of Lil Wayne, bro, that's cheating, dog. What other new artists can compete
Hey,
with Lil?
back,
That's just like
what else
we
we gonna put out
like.
there?
Keep in mind
Romeo.
before I get my head chopped off in New Orleans, nobody gonna be loved more than Soldier Slim. Nobody gonna be loved more than Soldier Slim. But when it come to talent and who put on for the city and all that type of stuff, there's no bigger artist than Lil Wayne. It is not even close. It is not
Yeah.
even close.
Bruh, Cash Money has the bigger artists of all time. Three of the biggest artists, at least two of the biggest artists of all time, Drake and Lil Wayne. We're talking Pantheon great. We're not just talking era great. We're talking Pantheon great.
And I'm gonna
So
keep it real with you. My favorite version of Lil Wayne wasn't the Young Money Lil Wayne. It was
that
Weezy F
Carter
Baby.
2,
Yeah, it was Cash
that
Money. When nigga, I'm a Birdman. I'm gonna put the team on my back. You heard that
that stop with
version of
straight
Lil Weezy
shots.
F.
See,
That I'm a
That
freestyle
Carter
over
2 was Carter to
everything.
me the best Lil Wayne of all time.
Well, I'm talking that the Squad Up mixtapes. Carter one,
Because I
Carter two,
always said
drought 1, 2, 3,
three,
83.
four,
The
six.
Carter,
No ceilings, nigga. That no
no
ceilings. That was
ceilings.
my college days.
The Young Money mixtapes, the original Young Money mixtape. We know the original
Yeah, with Currency and them,
with Currency,
Currency.
Gutter, Skype, with that original Young Money with you know what I mean? Yeah, that lineup of man, that Lil Wayne was man, that, nigga, we ain't even want as a Jay-Z fan, nigga. We was like Jay-Z out there, you need to hurry up and retire. You need to get out that nigga's way. This motherfucker guy, he rapping about everything. Nigga, this
Bro,
nigga
that's
said
what
this will
that
ring
was
me
that
safe
Louisiana.
and made
That
it
was that
home.
Louisiana.
Yeah, like we was man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When that boy Wayne was on that record, best rapper alive,
I'm
since
the
the
best
best
rapper
rapper
alive.
retired.
I'm the best rapper
Once he
alive.
started saying that, it was a different Lil Wayne. Weezy F Baby was different.
Man,
And then he went to Rockstar
I can honestly
Skateboards
say
and other
I can
things.
honestly say I coined the thing. Wayne's run after Hot Boys left, I compare it to Kobe. It was 81, 34, 52. Wayne had the Kobeest of Kobe's runs. And it was even cemented when he made that song, Kobe song. But Wayne literally said that I lost Shaq and Juvenile and the Hot Boys. The team broke up. I put cash money on my back. Wayne had the greatest Mamba run of all time. From And you got to think, he came up when he started really popping off, is in the mix of the 50 Cent, Jay-Z coming back, and the Kanye West. So this is when you had dudes that were sitting at the pop, and Wayne said, you know what? Instead of trying to go build a great team, I'm about to build myself. I'm gonna put these catalogs and these mixtapes and these 600 bars out. There's never gonna be a greater era, and this is the Limra era, than what Wayne Rain to me had the greatest stretch of run of all time. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time, but that '03 to a little bit to 2012, right before that Carter 4, was the greatest run of all time. To me, I'm just talking about a single run.
Yeah, now Lil Wayne was dope back then, bro. He was so cold that niggas was scared if Lil Wayne rapped on your record, because then his freestyle was gonna be more popular than your record.
And you got to
I.e.
think
Lil
that
Brother.
lighter,
If
it
you
say
ever,
that
I
nigga.
don't know if you ever heard of the rap group Lil Brother.
No, I never heard of it. Why would I?
Man, dope. They used to be a dope rap group. Lil Brother out of North Carolina. The face of the group was this dude by the name of Fontaine. He was known for being also a producer on it, and they did a lot of
Mhm.
work with Night Wonder, the producer Night Wonder. Real dope shit. Well, in the summer of
Yeah.
2005, they had a record called Wayne freestyled on it, and he called it "This Is What I Call Her." And they record
Hmm.
was "Don't Stop, Won't Stop, Won't Stop, Can't
Yeah.
Stop, Won't Stop." Well, Lil Wayne took it and made it on a freestyle of that dedication to mixtape. And
Hmm.
when Lil Wayne did the freestyle on it, his freestyle became more popular that nobody even known what the original record, bro, for so long. And I'm telling Lil Brother dope. Like they are
Yeah.
some dope MCs. Don't get it twisted. Like dope, dope. But Lil Wayne in that '04, like you said, '04 to 2014 run. Oh man, if he got on your record, nigga, if your name wasn't Drake, you was in trouble.
And you got to
You
think,
was in
Lil
trouble.
Wayne
And
changed the
Drake
scene.
went to lace them boots. Drake was lacing them boots tight, nigga, when he knew when Lil Wayne got off that record.
And you got to think, Wayne changed the scene, the landscape of rap culture as we know it. Like at this time, niggas started respecting mixtape even more. But Wayne, I can actually say Wayne was a trendsetter from a same sense. Like dreads were around, but when Wayne came with dreads and tats at the same time and started wearing skinny jeans and with the whole skateboard element, like if you want to say today's fashion,
Yes. Thank you,
you
Lil
can
Wayne.
literally
You
thank
helped
Lil
us
Wayne for
ugly
that.
niggas. Thank you, Lil Wayne, for helping us ugly niggas, bro. I
Because
appreciate you,
even
bro.
Soldier Boy came out and said, "Hey,
Woo!
they don't say Jay Z and Tupac is their favorite. The guys who now they'll usually say, hey, it was Wayne. I was inspired by Wayne
Easy. Yep.
because Wayne was kind of just going out the box at that time, like skateboard, truck fit. Like, hey, he also made sure them niggas was druggies, but that's a different story for a different day. But look, you can say Little Wayne fathered that culture.
Yeah,
I
nah,
give it
Lil
to him
Wayne
on
did his
that one. He
thing,
was
man. Shout out to him, bro. I think this is gonna be a dope versus battle. And more importantly, I like that it's gonna help a lot of artists who haven't put out music in a while, who can still make some money, that'll pick up a little buzz and go on tour. Like people like Fiend, Mia X, like folks still want to see them. They still love their
man,
music. They still would seeing Mia X or somebody like that at a House of Blues.
man.
People gonna love that shit, bro. Like Fiend and like
Especially for me,
be
X
on
man, because
some
I know
dope
she was
rappers, bro.
going through. I know she was going through cancer or something. Man. I know this really helped. The
Well, I
biggest
mean,
Mama Mia.
it's good to get a run going, bro.
Yeah,
Like recently, they was having a conversation. I was listening to the 5150 show. Shout out to Corey
yeah,
Holcomb and all of them. And he was talking his opinion on Martin Lawrence, and he has a right to his opinion. And his opinion
yeah.
is that Martin should wrap it up. However, for me, I'm a little indifferent because I like when a big name person is still gonna put on for the people who are a little bit unknown. Like when
Mhm.
somebody like if Martin is coming into town, most people not gonna care if Martin is super duper funny or not. Most people not gonna
Yeah.
care if Martin is gonna be Martin Lawrence. They just gonna be happy to see Martin. But the
He
people who
got
are
that
gonna be on
stature.
that right, but the people who are gonna be on that undercard, like the guys that's gonna open up for him and stuff like that, they get an opportunity if they're real funny and real talented to showcase their skill in front of a crowd that man, ain't gonna lie, dog. We didn't expect to see y'all and be funny, but we came out here to see Martin. So now they're gonna get that kind of exposure. So I look at this versus battle as the same thing. Yeah, I get it. Nobody probably not going. If Master P say I'm going back to rap, if Birdman say I'm dropping the album, I'm not expecting that shit to go diamond or nothing like that. However, they are big names. Those are big labels. Cash Money, whether people like it or not, say what they want about Birdman and Slim and how they do things. That is the number one rap label of all time. And they
Really,
deserve
the
to
number
have their
one
hat
label.
tipped.
Because
No, I'm
I
saying
think
they
there
are
were
the number one rap label. I don't know if musically, but I know with rap for sure, they are the number one record selling rap label of all time. More records than Def Jam, more records than Bad Boy, more records than Death Row,
Death Row.
Rockefeller, Rough Riders, No Limit, anybody you can name. All of those labels that was around and when Cash Money was around or a little bit before them or a little bit after, all of them that came and went. Cash Money is still here. So however we may look at Birdman or have our opinion on Stunner, or some people say Snore,
Y'all
that
gotta
man
let that
put
man
together a
sleep.
nice label.
Hey, my bad. Let him be, not let him sleep. I
Hey
gotta let that
man,
man be.
look Slime, say
Say Slam. And he
nigga,
say
you
don't put some
60 years
respect
old
on my
talking about
mama
what's
name.
cracking,
And I
nigga.
put that on
I
Miss
don't want
Glad.
no smoke
Hey,
from
bro,
you.
I seen
If you 60
online
years
on
old and
Twitter.
you'll pull up on me saying what's bracking, nigga, I don't want no smoke. You
Hey,
got it, Stunner, man.
Birdman, hey, so on Black Twitter, they said it's an under over. They betting how many times he gonna say he gonna put it on Miss Gladys. And they got another under over on Master P saying Father God. I said, boy, black folks is undefeated.
I think every time Birdman them lose around, that nigga on Miss Gladys, he gonna rub his hands. Oh yeah, Playboy. Man, shout
Hmm.
out to Birdman, Beatrice, for putting out the wackest fucking hip hop movie of all time that we love, nigga.
Why you
Baller
block,
blocking.
man? I tell you,
Baller.
that block baller but
That is
did
the
some things
greatest
to me,
terrible
boy.
movie of all time, nigga. It outdid
It's
I'm about it
terrible.
as the greatest terrible movie of all time. Shout
Nah,
out to
about
I'm
it too
about
was
it.
trash.
I'm about it. Him baller blocking. Nigga, both of the motherfucking movies is trash, but we love them motherfuckers and we gonna defend them.
They hood
Nigga,
classics.
nigga, let baller block. Nigga, let baller block it and I got to hook up and what's the other one, Master P? I'm about it. Put me on Tubi. Nigga, I'm watching that tonight. I'm
Niggas
watching it
say,
tonight.
I'm about it.
Beautiful,
I'm
terrible shit.
about it. I'm about it. I represent.
But nigga, we not about to act like that shit was on the level of Friday by no means.
But
Like Cube wrote the
it's a
shit
hood cult
and
classic though. If you ask most people, because think
so
about it,
far as
Marlon
five.
Wayne literally made a skit on. I'm watching Body on Wayne's brother. Made it a freaking trend.
Yeah, them niggas was making fun of it. The niggas said you gotta have the
Yeah,
IQ of motherfucking Marlon Williams to enjoy to enjoy I'm about it, nigga. Not Marlon Wayans, Marlon Williams. That was a totally different nigga. But yeah, they're great movies, bro. Like
that
it opened my
if I was to
eyes
watch it
to
today for
I
the
was
first
having a
time, I would
conversation.
never watch it again. But but it was so new and refreshing that
What movie?
it was just at the right time.
Right. No, I was having
Yeah,
a discussion with one of the comics at an open mic, and he was asking me what era had the best action films, like old school wise. Was it the
yeah,
'90s with shit like Terminator 2, Demolition Man, The Matrix, and all that type of stuff, or was it the '80s with the original Terminator, Rambo, you know what I'm saying, Commando
yeah.
and shit like that? And I'm like, I like the '80s. And he was like, you're a fan of terrible great movies, and I'm like, yes, nigga, I'm okay with a motherfucker shooting a pistol at a building and the whole thing blow up. Nigga, I'm okay with terrible bad movies.
It was new. It
You know
was
what I mean?
new.
It's about if the shit entertained me and send my mind to get me focused off my bills and shit. Like the movie, whatever the movie is, I'm supposed to not think about real life when I'm watching the motherfucker.
It's
And if
escape.
that
Movies are
happens, I'm
escape.
gonna say it's a great film. That's all I go with. I don't like. I'm not Cisco and Ebert, niggas who gonna break down and hey, you know why the movie Forrest Gump is one of the greatest films of all time? Look at the way Tom Hanks turned his head this way. Nigga, I don't know nothing about all that shit. I like the motherfucking movie Forrest Gump ever since they told that nigga run, Forrest, run, and he broke out the damn braces. From that point on, I know this is gonna be one of the greatest films of all time for me. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit.
Hey man, when
I
he
learned
said
that when I
when
watched
he
Woman
say
King.
I love you
I
can't
was like,
go
this
around
none of this
hitting
movie
people,
makes sense, but
Forrest.
this is awesome. Huh?
He said you can't go around hitting people, Forrest.
Mm-mm.
She's from Mobile, Alabama. That's how that movie's a
boy.
classic.
That motherfucker Jenny must put something on that nigga, boy. Had that nigga looking
If they would have did
cross country.
not labels, but they would have said Birdman versus Master P, song for song, who you think will win?
Ooh. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm about to get beat off. I'm the internet about to get mad with me again. It might be a motherfucking draw. I don't think people understood how many hit records Birdman has. Like, to be honest with you, I didn't really start hearing niggas say Birdman couldn't rap until he got on that start with straight shots and then pop
Yeah, the
pop,
Birdman, the
which
Birdman the
is one
Junior
of
album.
the worst songs. Huh?
Yeah, the
No, I'm
Birdman
saying
Junior
prior to
album.
that whatever that album was, prior to that, most people they ain't looked at Birdman like, yo, he one of the dopest niggas on the group, but we ain't fast forward his parts like we did Silk the Shocker. Then we ain't do him like that. Like Birdman, get your roll on. They like Birdman got some hits. What's the
This is
one?
where I
Number
do
one
it. Where
stunner.
I'm from, when they hear that Escalade, come
Shit,
and
that
take
I'm
me
gonna be
fly.
real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And I know Birdman ain't fucking with these niggas when it come to lyricists. So I'm gonna say that first. He's not fucking with these two niggas when it come to lyricists. To me, Birdman had the best verse on what happened to that boy. And I know he ain't fucking with
What
these
happened
niggas.
to that boy?
But when that song come on,
Hypertension on the
and niggas
block,
know boss of the gang
bruh.
with the round
Think
say
about
cookie
it.
shoot one,
Think about the
flood one, nigga
video.
flood the block. If I don't go to jail, nigga, birds gonna fly.
The
Nigga
block.
sitting on the toilet, nigga, get up the block. The boss
I'm
just landed in the hood, gonna fly.
gonna
Good
stop.
whips, good chips, the powder Gucci shit. Nigga, boy, niggas know that motherfucking verse. Niggas know that verse and Pusha T verse. People be saying that shit word for word. So Master P was a better rapper than Birdman. I make no mistake of that. Master P actually could rap. Like, I don't think Master P really gets, because Master P is so great at fucking everything. The nigga lived everybody's fucking dreams. He played basketball, did movies, did sold clothes, did fucking fashion, was a superhero or some shit. You know what
He
I'm saying?
was
Like,
an
he did
actor.
every
Yeah.
motherfucking body gene. Everybody's job, Master P done it. And he did it such a good job at it that people forget that he actually was a dope rapper. Like, P actually had some dope ass records.
Yeah, I say this. If you want to say that, he has a remix song with LL Cool J, DMX, and what's the name? And I think P had the best verse. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Nigga, I think P might have had the best verse.
Hey man, I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't gonna lie
Not
to you.
saying,
I'm
and
a
I
Jay-Z
agree, he
fan
didn't
through and
have it. He
through.
didn't have the most lyrical because
I'm about to
L
tell
had
you,
the best lyric, but
it ain't
P,
about
I think
lyrical.
P
Hear
was
me
such
out
a
though. Hear
big,
me out, Chief.
yeah.
It ain't about lyrical. Cause everybody know me. Know I'm a Jay-Z fan. Rock with the Rockefeller through and through. But when I listen to Big Pimpin', when Pimp C verse come on, it seems like you
Smoking.
just feel a song better. You just feel a
Yeah.
song better. And Pimp C ain't no lyrical,
He
lyrical,
say,
jerical nigga.
he say,
Rest in peace to
and
him.
he had,
But you
and the
feel a
video made it
song
no
better.
better. And the video made it no better than he got in Cancun with a leather jacket. I mean, a fur jacket.
I just
I
pull up
said,
on
boy,
the
that's a
beat, man. When I just pull out my furry, cause I ain't even about to be on no boat. The pimp gonna do it right here on that beat, you heard? You feel me?
hey
And he
man.
did it, nigga. It's
What they
just
say,
some.
the
It's just
South has something to
sometimes it
say.
ain't about. Well, I mean, to me, I used to be caught up in, like, it's always about who had the dopest punchlines and all that type of stuff. But sometimes it's all about who you felt on the record. Like, why people look at Tupac truly as the greatest rapper of all time. And we really broke down rap into category of punchline, lyrics, who's on beat, great beat selection, fan appeal, and all that shit. I get most people not gonna put Tupac number one and all of that, but when you bring up who you think put their heart and soul on the record and felt that shit when they said that shit, it's no way Tupac ain't. If he ain't number one, if he ain't in your top, and we just talking about,
Two.
like, and I'm gonna give you
If he
another
ain't in
guy.
your top two,
For the young niggas that I'm gonna give credit to, NBA YoungBoy. For as an artist that I'm like, yo, when this kid go into a booth, you could tell he feel that shit when he rapping that shit. And that's NBA YoungBoy. For the young people, if y'all say he y'all go for the all the YNs, I ain't mad at you. And I'm gonna call y'all YKs, young kings. For all the young kings out there, bro, if y'all out there and y'all NBA young boys, you go. I ain't beefing with y'all on that. I hear his records and I understand why y'all feel what y'all feel. But for my generation, it's probably gonna be Pac, dog. It's probably gonna be Pac, and I understand. Older I'm getting, I'm definitely understanding, bro.
Mm. It shed so
Like
many tears.
Tupac
I
was so
stung,
dope that
dun,
when you listen to his records,
dun.
bro, you'll forget he
Back
was
in
so dope
elementary,
in the head of his
died on
time, man. You'll
misery.
forget this brother died at before he was 26. He died at 25. Sometimes you'll forget this was a young man talking like this. You know what I mean? This
He,
profound,
de-
that deep, but real about it, you know?
he definitely died a hero. Like Pac, Pac. Not, I mean, he was a poet, so he knew that. Why he didn't have to use the big words, but he know how to use powerful words.
Well, I mean,
Back in
that's the beauty of
elementary, I
expression,
thrived on misery.
you
I
know?
here alone.
To switch it a little,
Go ahead.
my bad, G, you was going in on that.
No, no,
You
no. I'm
you
just
was
saying,
you
like he didn't
you was
use big words, but he was
going
he
on
he
that
didn't use
pop.
big word. He just know how to use his words. I couldn't hear you say it again.
No, I mean, but that's the beauty of expression. So if to break it down with comedy, right? You
Yeah,
got Arnaz J, you got Dave Chappelle. Great, both great comedians in their own right. Dave Chappelle is, yeah, you got the great punchlines, great storytelling. You're a beautiful orator, and you teaching us with a funny story. You got it. Then you got Arnaz J, that man, blood, sweat, tears on that stage, moving, giving you the energy, telling you the story. You can see the character, and he giving you everything. You know, now he may not be as orator skills as a Dave Chappelle. However, the way he pushes art out, man, it's gonna be some people, even yourself, gonna be like, man, I'd rather go see some Arnaz J than Dave Chappelle. I threw you under the bus. I don't care. Yeah, that's he the one said he'd rather go see Arnaz J over Dave Chappelle, y'all. I'm gonna put that out there. I think I'm rolling with Dave. But shout out to Arnaz J, man. I also respect your genius, man. I also appreciate the genius in the work that you're putting in. Man, T, I don't know what's going on, man. We can't hear you, bro. You hear it's like your camera had went out. I don't know if it's like the internet where you had or something going on, G, but we see you still pulled up. I just can't hear you if you was commenting. I guess he gonna jump off, hop back in, man. Just hit back on that live. You know what I mean? I told y'all he was gonna come up in here. Look, let me cut the light on, man, so that y'all know. I told y'all he was gonna come up in here and try to defend No Limit and talk about Master P. I'm glad he try to make it seem like Silk the Shocker, like we gonna be looking to see that nigga records. We ain't looking to hear none of that shit. Shout out to Silk the Shocker though, cause hey man, for people to consider you the worst rapper of all time, you still went quadruple platinum and you still had hit records, so we can't hate on you. But ain't nobody gonna want to hit none of that shit at this versus battle, and we know we ain't. So we got to keep it a buck 50, y'all. We got to keep it a buck 50. Now, who y'all going for in this versus battle? Y'all riding with Cash Money and No Limit? Whoever y'all riding with, leave it in the comments section. Drop it in there. Let us know who you going with. Y'all ready to hear some of them old No Limit records back when we used to wear Starch jeans and shit and all that, and back when we used to have that big ass tank dog medallion chain? Shout out to No Limit because y'all had the best rap medallion of all time is the tank dog. I don't care what you say, argue with your mama. You know what I mean? Rockefeller, yeah, that was cool. You had your little Rockefeller thing with your mixtape, looked like you was DJing and shit. Whatever. That tank dog was better. Cash Money, you had your dollar sign. That shit was dope. When we used to watch that bling bling video as kids, we used to fantasize that we'll be signed to Cash Money and get fucked over out our. I mean, we'll be signed to Cash Money and be stunting like y'all too. You know what I mean? We wanted to be bling bling too, but everybody wanted that No Limit tank dog. Everybody wanted that No Limit tank dog. Master P, you had something with that when you pushed that whole No Limit Soldier era. You know what I mean? You see if I can invite some people on here while I'm on this thing. If y'all want to jump on this live, man, y'all welcome to hit the uh hit the stream chat and hop on this thing and click in if y'all want to hop up in this conversation, y'all. I'm gonna keep it running for just a little bit. I ain't gonna act like I'm gonna keep it running all night because it's Sunday night football and the 49ers are playing. Win, lose, or draw. Y'all know I'm gonna be there watching that, seeing my boys go out there and do what they do. Yeah, we don't have Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. Hell, we don't have half the team, y'all. We lost every goddamn body, man. Right now, we about to call in Bobby Boucher and somebody to see if we can help the 49ers. Shit, at this point, we need to just draft the whole college of fucking team doctors. We don't need to draft no more players to the San Francisco 49ers until they draft a brand new training staff to keep the fucking players healthy. This is ridiculous. We done lost 28 starters before this. We didn't even play 7 games. We done lost half the team. We done lost half the team, y'all. This is pitiful. This is pitiful. You know what I mean? But back to the versus battle conversation, y'all. Y'all know I'm riding with Cash Money. Honestly, I'm riding with both of them. I just think Cash Money gonna have a better hits, and I don't think this is gonna be something where we think No Limit gonna come out there and surprise us. I do not see another situation where this is gonna be a Dipset versus the Locks. Well, we like, nah, bro. I don't see how the Locks gonna handle Dipset. They had all those hit records. They was all this, that, and the third, and then the Locks came out there and did what they did. We know how it played out. You know what I mean? We know how that played out. I don't see that happening for No Limit at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a shot. I don't see that happening for No Limit at all, y'all. You know, once again, I'm gonna leave it out there, man. Y'all want to join up in this chat? Y'all can hop up on in here, bro. Y'all want to jump on here? Y'all can just click that link and talk with your boy Tony Mack on the live. Just give y'all opinion on the versus battle. If y'all want to talk trash about that football, represent your team. Cause I know the Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all watching this, y'all happy y'all beat up on the Washington, whatever the hell they name their team is. Cause one year it's Washington football team, one year it's the Commanders, whatever, whatever. So whatever y'all want to do, man. I'm told y'all there ain't nobody jump on this motherfucker. I'm gonna end it and go back and watch my team play some football on this Sunday night. Hopefully they not losing. As a matter of fact, what is the score? Can somebody leave that in the comment section? Because I don't know what's going on right now. Because I'm on the live. Hopefully we winning. Shit. Hopefully we still got every member of our fucking team on it at this point. At this point, we just trying to stay healthy to the playoffs if we can make it. Losing Fred Warner, that hurt. I knew we could survive without Nick Bosa. We can make a few plays, make a few draft picks, move something around. But losing Fred Warner, best linebacker in the league, that's gonna hurt, y'all. That one gonna hurt, man. That's gonna hurt. Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm impatient. Thank y'all for riding with your boy Tony Mack and tuning in and joining the live. Much appreciated to y'all, man. This is what we do it for. Just jump on here, give my 2 cents, and hope that I can entertain, talk a little trash, and maybe leave a little somewhat of a message or something on this motherfucker. But anyway, man, if y'all like the video, like what we talk about, like the channel, and want to help it grow, all I ask y'all to do me a favor is do something small and let them know. And y'all can do that simply by hitting the like button, share button, and if you're new to the channel, just go ahead on and subscribe to the channel, man. And that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Tony Mack, where it's always real. Oh, there go Cheetah Critic. Now he won't jump back on.
Nah,
Boy, I
man, my
tell you.
my
Boy,
phone went down. Man, I'm
Boy, I
sorry.
tell you,
I am
boy,
sorry.
what?
I'm sorry,
That's
y'all.
all good. It's all good. Go on, jump on there. I was sure about to end the fuck out this motherfucker, but
You
go ahead. You can
good?
join it. Now you can run it. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't because my phone went dead and I had to find my charger because my light is not. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Damn, that nigga said I was wondering what happened. I
Nah, I'm
said,
trying to attempt to iron my work clothes in. I was trying to look for my what's name.
hey,
But
Ringling white
anyway,
school clothes. Hey, he
man,
got House Party on Tubi. That's a classic. They got the first House Party on
you
Tubi.
look Mike, don't you? He said, I'm fresh off a cop's ass. I'm getting homesick.
And you're making me homesick. Robin
Before we do
Harris,
go, I want to
legendary.
ask this question. This is really off topic. Faison Love, I heard this interview, it was a while back. He was saying that he didn't really, him and Bernie Mac didn't get along because he felt like Bernie Mac kind of stole Faison. He stole Robert Harris's style a little bit. How do you feel about that?
I think shout out to Face on Love because he ended up clearing it up saying that he didn't understand at the time that how close Robin Harris and Bernie Mac was. Like Robin Harris was one of Bernie Mac's mentors in the comedy game. That's why they
Uh-huh.
often sounded like why, with the passing of Robin Harris, Bernie Mac for sure is the shoe in for Uncle Vester. You know what I mean? For House Party
Yeah.
3. Because you're gonna have a mannerism. That's a
Yeah.
good kid. Why they call him kid. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and Bernie Mac has said it, man. If anybody ever listened to Bernie Mac, one of Bernie Mac's audio books is actually on YouTube, man. It's brilliant. And if you even listening to his audio book, it would explains how to do stand up comedy because it's almost like he's doing stand up, doing his audio book where he's just breaking down shit, and it's funny, it's informative, and it's motivational, man. It's very touching, very moving. It's like a 4 hour or 3 hour audio book on YouTube on Bernie Mac, and he breaks down the fact that Robin Harris was one of the first guys to show him. Robin Harris really was getting his he was earning his strikes at this comedy club in Chicago. Robin Harris, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, is from DC. I could be wrong, man. Please don't
Mm-hmm.
forgive me, y'all, if I got that wrong. But I believe Robin Harris from DC. But he had the historic comedy club in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So all the legendary cats that used to come through that. Like Chicago is the number one spot for comedy, bro. Like just look at the names from Chicago: Bernie Mac, um, D. Ray Davis, Corey Holcomb, Adele Givens, Damon Williams, bro. Like just the legendary dope comedians, raw and uncut comedians to make it out of Chicago. Let you know to put on in Chicago, you got to come with it. But the guy that put on for Chicago and made it what it was, the Mecca, the face of it, was Robin Harris. So
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Mac, of course, the similarities growing up and them being amongst the same age and probably having the same ideas. Yeah, you're gonna have similarities, bro. That's just like a nigga and their homeboy gonna sound alike if they gonna have similar stories. Nigga, like,
Yeah.
and I think Faison not knowing that probably, because Faison coming from Cali. So by the time Faison is now this big name, who he was, not saying who he was, because Faison's still important in Con. I'm not no disrespect to
Yeah.
Faison. But we know if Faison first breakthrough was probably like the early 90s or something like that. So by the time he made his big breakthrough, Bernie Mac is making his big breakthrough. So you got these two mountains of talent meeting for the first time. Y'all probably not gonna know much of a backstory because niggas ain't gonna know you come up. They gonna know you when you're a star. You know how that go.
Yeah.
And I think that probably was the misunderstanding. But shout out to Faison Love because he cleared it up. I think when people saw the clip of it, they probably wrote him off and he hating. And nah, it wasn't nothing like that. He was just saying that he didn't. That was what he was explaining to people was he didn't understand how close Bernie was to Robin Harris, and he was saying that when he first met Bernie, he thought he was biting his style. When, like, nah, they boys. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you,
Okay.
man. Robin Harris was before Bernie, but shit, man, Bernie Mac was something different, bro. Bernie Mac was something different. That's why I put MACK in my name. I'm not trying to walk in them shoes, buddy. Bernie Mac is MAC. I'm not trying to walk in them shoes, Jack.
I can dig it. I can dig
Know
it.
who you
I
are
can
and then
dig
create your own feet in the sand. I'm gonna create my own feet in the snow. You
it.
know
You
what I'm
got any
saying?
dates
Hopefully it
coming
be
up?
something that somebody can walk in mine. Nah, not really, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been lazy with it. I'm about to get back on the open mics and go at it. Honestly, bro, I'm glad you asked me that because it's not even about that. Anything you doing, it shouldn't be about what's the reward in it. It's supposed
Mm-hmm.
to be how much you love it. When I first started, man, I was just so happy to go up on an open mic. I didn't care about like if I got a show, and then when I started getting booked for shows and stuff like that, it went to my head of arrogance. Like, man, if I ain't getting booked on no show, ain't no point me going out and practice it. If I ain't, and it's like, nah, bro, if it's something you love doing, you should do it whatever. That's why I respect Dave Chappelle, even though you got certain people saying things like Dave don't want you to film his set when he come into town, which is lame because he don't want to see you bombing. And I'm like, bro, that's some lame shit to say. The reality of it is, if Dave free, understand he's working on his set and he's just doing this for free because he just like to come and talk to the people. Love that shit
Yeah.
for what it is. Fuck. That's all I'm saying. Love that shit for what it is. Cause that's somebody showing you he actually has a love for comedy. Cause it's not about the dollar. It's not about man, y'all niggas only gonna see me if you willing to pay that 10 grand or whatever a
Mm,
ticket is. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there. If you really love something, it's you're gonna be out there like Michael Collier, who used to do stand-up comedy at the beach to get on
mm-hmm,
and just told his jokes outside live. You know, these are things stories people don't know. Or the brother who was supposed to get hired on Saturday Night Live before Eddie Murphy. Um, it's a comedian by the name of Charlie Burnett. He was hired over Eddie Murphy, but he had a drug issue, so he turned the job down, and they went with Eddie Murphy, which was a slam dunk, because Eddie Murphy is one of the greatest to ever do it. However, Charlie
mm-hmm.
Burnett is also one of the greatest to ever do it, and he used to do stand-up comedy in the park. And he'd tell you sometimes he did it just get enough money to go smoke. But this is some
Damn.
legendary shit. Like it wasn't no stage, it wasn't no man. If you ain't, I gotta be on Apollo. I gotta be nah. He was like, man, I'm so bad at a motherfucker with this. Him and Michael Collier, I will go out there in the public and just do what I do because I believe in it that much. You know what I mean? If you ain't, shit. Sometimes the stage for me used to be just going in the barbershop talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's what. If you're doing it from the heart, that's what it's about. If you want to make people laugh, if you want to tell a story, you want to give a real perspective, that's what it's really about. My bad, I didn't mean to go deep.
I know, brother. I'm listening.
Pause, 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 big
Yeah.
pause. Y'all niggas wilding. Y'all niggas
Pause.
is
As
wilding, big.
Cameron says, pause. Pause. But
Yeah.
man, hey man, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta go get ready for tomorrow. But anyway, man, it's say Cheetah Critic. CHITHECRITIC. We back here next week. We definitely gonna talk about the aftermath, the bloodbath, the fun, all the ups and the downs, man. The-
Oh yeah, word, man. Appreciate you, y'all. Y'all go support Cheetah Critic, man, on all platforms, man. Support the movement, what he does. My brother is a filmmaker, producer slash comedian. He does all kind of takes, as well as breaking down certain films and giving elements and plot holes and certain things in movies that we may have not seen, certain Easter eggs and stuff like that, man. Y'all so go show him some love and support the channel, man. Once again,
Appreciate you.
y'all know me, Tony Mack, us, small YouTube. The
Be good,
only
be
way we
safe.
grow is if y'all let us know. And y'all can do that by simply hitting a like, share. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You like what we talking about, you respect the movement, you enjoy the show, go on, subscribe to the channel, man. Thank y'all.
Yes.
Once again, y'all, it's always a pleasure and much love. Tony Mack, where it's always
Cheetah Critic.
real, but
Holla at you.
it's always love. Peace.
Yes, sir.